Studios in Ontario, California, it's Foobar Sports.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh.
And Foo.
We got Josie on the mix.
What's cracking?
Welcome to Foobar Sports episode 29. You can find our episodes on FoobarShow.com or any podcast app. And join us as we record on our Facebook group, Foobar Sports. Well, guys, let's get after it. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, guys.
What is it?
I don't have to buy a new LeBron jersey.
Josh isn't forced into getting the number 6 jersey yet.
Yeah, so you're going to buy more Nike apparel because, as a thank you for the next year, or what's going on here?
Oh, hell no.
He's going to buy the Anthony Davis jersey.
Yeah, I'm going to buy the number 3 Anthony Davis jersey.
So what's going to happen with the Anthony Davis? I mean, are they even going to bother now? Now that they're not going to change their jersey numbers, are they even going to bother after a year?
Yes.
I think they will.
Because LeBron wants Anthony Davis to be a Laker legend too. So he'll let him be 23 and LeBron will be number 6 eventually.
So the reason why they couldn't do it now was because according to rules or league rules, you have to let the league know you're going to change numbers by March 15th. And so this happened.
A ridiculous rule.
Yeah, it's a dumb rule.
You have to decide before the playoffs start.
Because
before they get drunk on St. Patty's Day.
Pretty much.
And then make some rash decisions.
Or make the rash decisions to change it.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Well, because Nike starts producing like the next seasons, or like they start producing mass amounts of that jersey number at that point. Mm-hmm. So they had like over $100 million worth of merchandise in LeBron jerseys. So that's why Nike told them, no. You have to wait 1 year before you can just hand this guy that jersey number. Mm. So Anthony Davis just decided to go with number 3, his old junior high school number.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why he's just like, that's the only other number.
Because he's always been number 23.
He's always been 23, so he's just like, I'll just go to the next number I've been.
Well, who knew, man? That's sentimental right there.
Right?
Probably.
He made fun of it.
I was on Friday. I was listening to George Sedano's show on what possible number changes he should go to, and there were a couple of clever ones.
Okay,
like someone said he should wear number 80.
Okay,
so AD will be number 80.
That's
okay.
I mean, you don't really see numbers that high in basketball.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. The last weird one was Ron Artest with number 72.
Oh yeah,
when he first joined the Lakers.
Why don't they have numbers high up there?
They have the numbers.
They're not cool. They're not cool.
What about, all right, who's taking advantage of 69?
No one.
Really?
No one.
Really.
Why? What's wrong with people?
Well, because there's only 15. There's only 15 players on the team, so it's like anything past 42.
The dopest numbers are 3.
There was 99.
3,
actually.
9, 10, 11, 15, 21, 23, 25, 32. Those are like the most sought after numbers.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything else is kind of unique after that.
I think
69, dude.
69.
Who's gonna do it? Go talk to your boy,
whoever.
Machado.
No, I'm good, thanks.
I mean,
it's just not been seen. I mean, I think there have been some in the past. Like one player was 99 at one point. I think that's been a semi-popular number.
They were saying that he should have been number 22, but that's Elgin Baylor.
Oh, yeah, no, he can't.
Dude, imagine Anthony Davis with the happy face emoji on his jersey.
That's his number. Just a happy.
It's a happy face emoji.
That's hilarious, man.
And then they retired it.
Yeah, it's just a happy face up, and you always have a happy face in Staples Center, man.
Just saying,
you're such a dude.
Just saying.
Well, Foo, that wasn't the only exciting thing to happen in NBA this last weekend. Fucking Chris Paul got traded. Him and Russell Westbrook. Wow, I cannot say that guy's name.
Russell Westbrook. I'm hunting rabbits.
Well, that guy. So Chris Paul's on the Rockets. Westbrook is on the. Or I'm sorry, Westbrook's on the Rockets.
Was on the.
Yeah, and
Russell Westbrook was.
Blockbuster trade, Foo.
Blockbuster trade. Dude.
Harden reunited with Russell Westbrook.
The Brody and the Beard. That's their name.
Yeah, Brody and the Beard, Foo.
Brody and the Beard.
It's like a fucking Dragon Ball movie.
Oh my god! It honestly.
Talk about the capability of Sam Presti to load them up.
Oh, big time,
Dude, they have 18 draft picks now in 6 years.
Yeah.
They could just add players.
And if you notice the timing of these picks, like when they're supposed to get them, it's like 2 years past. It's supposed to be like when Kawhi Leonard's deal's done, when Paul George's deal's done, like when all these guys are hitting the free agent market, so they could still potentially re-sign someone or go back after in the free agent market and use the picks. Or something.
Think it just got proved in the NBA. Mm-hmm. A player can sign anywhere.
Oh yeah,
as long as they can as long as the team gives them some control over the situation, they're down to go anywhere.
Players proved this last free agency that they have the power right now. I mean, with the contracts, with the ability to request a trade anywhere. I mean, for Paul George, literally just to go to Sam Presti one evening, it's just like, look, I want to go back home. Just trade me to the Clippers. They're willing to make a deal.
But I like that the players now, because they know that they have that kind of power, are even doing the stats themselves. Like they'll see because there's salary caps involved.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I would love money, but I would also love to play with a team good enough. So they got to watch out for that and allow the team that they're talking to at that time to at least make some other decent trade deals so that they have a good team to back.
Oh, they're extremely intelligent as far as their contract negotiations. Like Kawhi Leonard, he had the ability to have a 4-year deal.
Yeah.
Instead, he's doing a 2-year deal so he can hit that 10-year vet status. And then when you hit that 10-year vet status, you can earn up to $41 million a year, like what LeBron and Chris Paul had done.
Okay.
So that's why he's, instead of just going straight 4 years.
Well, that was the number they signed for. Damian Lillard just signed for $49 million a year.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's going to keep going up because the salary cap is just inflating every year with, especially with the parity in the NBA now, because now there's no super team anymore. It's done. Like super teams are done. Now it's just straight up, all right, who's got the best duo? And
it's 2-on-2 NBA Jam, Foo.
For real. It's like, dude, it's like,
can I get Airbud with a secret code?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Just up, down, up,
I remember
down,
being able to get Clinton,
A-A-B-A.
too. Good old Bill Clinton was out on the court, dude. I wish I was kidding, dude.
It was not.
I wish I was fucking kidding.
Yeah, you can legit. Can you play as Hillary too?
I don't know. I don't remember doing that ever.
I saw a video I thought online. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, like you can unlock Jordan. You can unlock
shit, man. It's funny.
Yeah, Bill Clinton.
Big
what
heads.
The hell?
You can unlock big heads.
I
big heads
that
was
before.
great. Yeah. That was great. So, this kind of leads into the next thing I want to talk about.
Fuck.
Who are the best duos in the NBA now? I mean, we have a lot. Like, to give you a few names of duos that at least the top 10 so far, you have this is a list from Reddit. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are number 1. LeBron James, Anthony Davis at number 2. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson when Klay comes back, number 3.
Damn.
Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray at 4. I don't agree with that either. No. Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons at 5.
No.
Chris Middleton and Giannis at 6.
They'll probably be like 4.
Yeah.
Or 5.
Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum at 7. I would say they're at 5 just because of what they both can
6,
do. Yeah. James Harden and so this list is a little outdated because they have it at James Harden and Chris Paul, but I would say James Harden now and Russell Westbrook. That's the next
I would
duo.
put them even lower, like at 8.
Yeah, and that's where they're at right now. Any pairing with James Harden would be at 8. 9 would be Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis when he finally comes back. But who knows how he'll come back?
Who the unicorn?
The unicorn. Number 10 would be Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. And then number 11.
Well, isn't it Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell now?
Now it's Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, you're correct. But they still rank Rudy Gobert above Conley because Gobert's the reigning defensive player of the year.
True.
So you kind of have to give Gobert his props as a top player. And then after that's Kemba Walker and Jason Tatum. But, I mean, that's
right.
Yeah, after that, it's kind of like, okay, this all makes sense because there's no big duos after this. But, dude, you got at least 8 top duos in the league. From how this is all spread out.
That's what, realistically, there's about 10 teams who have a legit chance to win the championship next year.
Oh, yeah. It's open. The playoffs next year will be
It's not just another Warriors, LeBron versus Spurs.
anything can happen. Like, we can see a new dynasty develop within these next couple of NBA finals.
Yeah.
Because there's so much parity now in the league. So, how I would rank it, I personally would rank it as LeBron and AD at number 1. Just because AD is just on a whole other level. Mm-hmm. And you still got LeBron, man. He's a legend.
Homer.
Hell yeah. Right here, all the way. And then, obviously, I would go Kawhi Leonard and Paul George at number 2. They still stay at number 2 because, dude, they're pretty much the same character. They're the same player. Mm-hmm. They've except Kawhi has bigger hands.
Hey, real quick, let's go through the list again.
Okay.
Who's the Batman and who's the Robin, Foo?
Oh, who's the top and who's the bottom?
Who's the pitcher and who's the catcher?
I didn't say any of that. But sure.
Who? For which one? For which pairing?
AD and LeBron.
For AD and LeBron, I think
AD's a power bottom.
I think it's like not Batman and Robin. I mean? I think it's like
he's still on the bottom, but he's still giving it to him.
Well, okay. Jesus. Thank you, Josie.
Anytime.
What the hell's your problem?
I'll be right here. Really, guys?
I'm flabbergasted. Anyway,
no, you're not.
So I would say Anthony Davis is more of a Nightwing, and LeBron is Batman still.
Dang, so they're wrestling, Foo?
They're wrestling.
I'm telling you, man.
Never mind.
Yeah. So how would you rank it, Foo? At least your top. Who are your top?
LeBron and AD would probably be, or they're friends too. So 1 and 2. I don't know how Kawhi Leonard and Paul George will play together.
Yeah, it still needs to be seen.
I actually might have Giannis at number 4.
Giannis and Middleton.
I don't know who would be at number 3 though, because I wouldn't have Steph and Clay that high.
Or Steph and Draymond even.
Yeah.
I mean, Draymond's all right, but I wouldn't say he's at the
caliber
of play.
I would have KD and Kyrie at number 3.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. But you won't see KD at all for a whole year. So this is only for 2019 and 2020. Because you're going to see Clay at the second half of the year at some point. Okay. So you got to take that into consideration.
Fine.
Too. Oh. But going forward, no, I agree with you. Going like the following year in 2020, I would say KD and Kyrie would have to be number 3.
Yeah.
Because that's KD.
And I'd say after that, the list is pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Maybe except having Jokic and
Murray
up that high.
I think they're giving Murray a lot more credit than he deserves right now. I mean, he did pretty good last year, but...
And Jokic was considered for MVP. That's pretty nuts.
Well, that's why. I think that's why they have Jokic and him so high, because Jokic was an MVP candidate. So if you really look at it, the top 3 groups have MVP candidates, with the exception of Curry and Klay Thompson. Mm-hmm. But that's pretty much, I think, where this person went with on his list. Mm-hmm. It's open for interpretation. I mean, everyone's going to be talking about this shit for the next, 6 months? Or no, 3 months.
Until the season starts?
Yeah, so... it's going to be, the NBA is just going to be so exciting next year. I can't wait.
Well, we got to go to a Clippers game, Foo.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yep.
Clippers versus Lakers.
They got a superstar.
I was telling the Foo over here that we should actually go up to the new Chase Arena for the Warriors and catch a Warriors-Laker game up there in San Francisco.
That'd be cool.
Because my brother got a new place. So,
sweet.
Somewhere to stay for free.
Yeah, like, we'll see about that.
Yeah, right. He's gonna charge me $200 a night.
He's like, dude, you call me out.
That's it
On podcast.
You're done. You're done.
You're cut off.
You're cut off. Done with you. So let's move on to MLB. MLB recently we had the All-Star Game. Honestly, I didn't even watch the All-Star Game. I heard the
I was able to watch Jock Peterson versus Vlad Jr.
I heard that was a badass one, dude.
That was so sick.
That Homerun Derby.
So I guess they give you 2 or 3 minutes to hit as many balls as you can.
Yeah.
And Jock Peterson and Vlad Jr. hit 29.
Damn.
Yeah, they were cracking it. And if you tied, the rule after that was you get 3 pitches only. Or not pitches if you don't swing, but 3 swings with contact.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So 1, 2, 3. So it's either you hit no homers or 1, 2, or 3 homers. And if you hit 3 homers, the second guy has to also hit 3 homers to tie you or beat you.
Dang.
So him and Vlad kept doing that, hitting 2 homers and then the next guy 2 homers, and then one guy 1 homer, and then one guy 1 homer, and then one guy 3 homers, and the other guy 3 homers.
Wow.
Dude, it was fucking badass.
Dude, it was 40 home runs to 39 home runs.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking close.
Vlad hit 40 home runs.
That's crazy.
I think total during the night, both of them hit like 90-something home runs.
Yeah, Vlad hit 29 in the series, in the round before. And then in the championship round, he hit 22 home runs. And Jock hit 21 in the round before against Alex Bregman. And he hit 39 against Guerrero.
You know, I'm surprised the NFL isn't looking into something cool like this. They should.
What can they do that's as cool, though?
Well, they do something right now where they have like these little mini games during the week leading up to the Pro Bowl, where they have like little competitions.
I've seen them lately. They're very interesting.
They're interesting and they're kind of funny because it's all these guys just acting like dumbasses. Like you see linemen are doing like the quarterback throw competitions, and like it's like they're all doing different competitions out of their actual position.
That's
so
cool. It's a company picnic.
Yeah, but they just don't broadcast it. Like that's how it is. They just don't broadcast it out there.
I think just on ESPN.
And they do it at odd times because I only see highlights on like Facebook.
Yeah.
But you don't see it like in a spectacle as much as the MLB or the NBA.
Dude, this was the sickest.
And the NBA has a dunk contest.
NBA has dunk contest,
which has been whack though.
The 3-point's been like the most interesting in these last few years.
That one's not easy.
No, it's not. But like this one guy, Joe Harris, the one that won this last year
from the Nets,
that was amazing, wasn't it? Like he was just
like 27, right, or 28,
29. I thought he got the record for the 3-point competition threes. So
crazy.
Yeah, he even beat Steph Curry. Like that was nuts. So these little competitions, I think they need to really, the NFL needs to really invest a little bit more thought and effort into the production of them.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder what they'd be doing differently.
Well, I think they need to make a Pro Bowl like an event.
Trick plays.
Yeah.
That field goal distances perhaps would be one of them.
What they need to do is they need to have, if they do the Pro Bowl in different cities, like how they do the MLB Allstar Game and the NBA All-Star Game and the NHL All-Star Game, then I think you create an entire week of Pro Bowl rather than always in Honolulu, because that's where they've had it, or Honolulu or Miami. I think those are the two places where they've had it recently. So they may hold an All-Star or a Pro Bowl in LA when the new stadium comes up. That would be a pretty good venue around that time because it's still warm. I think they're trying and lean towards warm places. Or dude, what if they have like the Pro Bowl in Mexico City?
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, they like if they do things like that.
Let's go,
dude. Yeah, if they do things like that, they'll get a lot of.
As long as the field isn't fucked up again,
right?
Yeah.
No Shakira concerts, please.
No Shakira concerts prior to the Pro Bowl, please.
Thank you very much. So, other news. I mean, we also have the trade deadline coming up for the MLB, and this year is actually going to be a little different. Do you know what's going to change about this year's trade deadline, Fu?
No.
Fusi?
No. What's up?
Well, this year's trade deadline is pretty much a hard deadline. Like July 31st is the only day you can trade. Mm-hmm. And how this differs from these last years, like how they normally had it, they would have it, a deadline at the 31st, but then they would have like a week of like a weird waiver deadline where you could still kind of make trades. Mm-hmm. So that's where we got David Freese last year. So during this time period, the Angels had put David Freese out on waivers, like they waived his contract.
Yeah.
So the Dodgers picked it up, and then they worked out a trade with the Angels at that point. So it's like a little fishnet. Like, all right, let's see if someone will catch this guy, and then all right, let's work out a trade for him.
Right.
But now this year, there's none of that waiving period. It's just straight up. You only are allowed to trade up until the 31st, and then that's it. Like your roster is that roster all the way until you can have the 25-man roster.
That's an interesting strategy. I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it really changes the land because I mean, think about it. A week of baseball can really change. That's like 5 games that you can either win in a row, and that could change your whole playoff perspective.
Yep.
Well, now you don't have that. Now you have people that have to come to the decision. Shit, are we legit contenders? Can we actually do this, or should we just start selling? Mm-hmm. So. You're going to see a lot of player movement, I think, on July 31st, or at least leading up to that date.
That's nuts.
Yeah, and there's going to be a lot of buyers.
Good.
Yeah, because you have a lot of teams now that are in the hunt for the World Series, like none other than our lovable Dodgers.
The Dodgers, Fu.
Yeah, the Dodgers are right now, according to ESPN, this is their top buyers and sellers of the NBA trade market.
All right.
And the Dodgers right now are the number one.
NBA?
Or the MLB, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The NBA has just been on my mind all day. So they're number one in the MLB buyers market. So they're going to be really aggressive and go after like a mid relief because that's really our issue. Like our offense is great.
We can't overload Jansen either.
No, exactly. We need to give Jansen a break. And
sometimes we need him to come in just for two. I'm sorry to say, but just two batters only now.
Yeah.
I really don't trust him to
pitch an entire
three or four batters.
No. He's not up for it right now.
No, not anymore.
He's proven that he can't do it.
And Joe Kelly's been improving, as of late, and he could be very well improved. He should rest. We should save him for the playoffs. So there's 3 targets that the Dodgers are interested in: Edwin Diaz, Ken Giles, and Felipe Vasquez. So right now, Felipe Vasquez is the top guy, and he plays for the Pirates, and he has like the top ERA for a bullpen guy. Like at one point, it's like a 1 point something ERA. And so they may have to give up some prospects, but I mean, fuck it, dude. Actually, I'm sorry, not 1 point. His ERA is 2.11, which is still not goddamn bad for a bullpen guy. That's what you need. I think we need something more like that because sometimes Pedro Baez, man, just gives me a heart attack.
Scary, dude. He should only pitch when our starter's having a tough time. Getting out of the gate and we got to pull him early.
Yes.
Then we could just throw him Baez and it's like, cool, if you fuck the game up, you fuck the game up.
And the other guy's Diaz. He has like a 5-point ERA. I don't know if that's really something I would want.
I would only trust Baez in handling the potato gun that is throwing the T-shirts into the crowds. and then he can have a seat when he's done.
That's very kind of you.
You're nice, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Hey. I'm a reasonable guy.
You are. You sure are. Because that's always what's been said about you. You're sure reasonable.
The fuck?
Well, the other character, or the other player. Why do I keep saying character? The other player.
You're a character.
I sure am. Ken Giles of the Blue Jays, dude. He has a 1.45 ERA, and
so we would get him on you think a waiver or a trade?
No, there's no waivers this year, so it has to be a straight up trade. So they probably would have to.
So we need to trade 4 prospects.
Yeah, probably Gavin Lux, maybe Will Smith. They may want to keep Will Smith because he's been doing pretty good.
Will Smith, dude.
I heard you.
What? His name's Will Smith, man. What do you want? What do you want from me here?
I'm sorry to say it, but our boy from Cal Poly, Garlic.
He may be gone. He's been doing great, but he's going to be
he's a good prospect. That's why.
to trade for. That's why.
Gotcha.
He's our boy, Foo. He'll grow up somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I'm not sure exactly what Giles' contract situation is because would you rather go all in right now for just a 1 year rental, or would you want
Machado?
Yeah, or would you want someone that's going to stay at least?
Before I answer that, did Machado help us at all in that playoff run to the series?
His offense was slightly consistent. He had a few big hits.
I think he helped us win 3 games, right?
Yeah, he was helpful.
So was that worth it? Getting a guy who's going to win us 3 games in the playoff run?
Listen, man.
It's tough. It's tough.
As far as I'm concerned, he could suck a dick.
No, but I'm talking about bringing in someone that'll do that too.
Okay.
Those 3 games could be pivotal, I think.
Someone, pretty much we unload a bunch of assets to bring in someone to help win 2 or 3 games.
Yeah. A little help.
So do you think it's worth it?
Some consultants. It wouldn't hurt, man. If we can afford it, if we got nothing else going on, because it seems like we're doing really good.
Yes.
But we do need the pitching. That's why.
Get a couple people.
That's the last piece for us. It's that pitching right now is the only thing that's keeping us from being 100% all right, these guys are going to win the World Series. Like right now, their win forecast is that they're going to win over 100 games.
Easily.
I mean, it's just, that's how it is. They're fucking amazing right now. And
so who has the upper hand with this kind of a decision? The team, or that is doing really well and could probably lowball somebody's contract to come in and just help out with the playoffs, or the player who knows he's that much of a badass that he can come in and really help out an already winning team? I think that the team might have the upper hand in making that negotiation. The team in baseball
has the upper hand very much, unless it's one of these all-star, generational players like Bryce Harper and Giancarlo Stanton.
Right. Household.
Yeah, those are the only. There's only a few players in the MLB that have that type of power. Cody Bellinger is going to be one of those players. His agent Scott Boras is the same agent as Bryce Harper, And he's going to try and get Cody Bellinger a $300+ million deal.
We're going to do it.
Dodgers are going to do it. Yeah.
That'll be our first guy we invest in like that.
Dude, especially if he wins the MVP this year.
Homegrown.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I'm glad I got
I'm
that
already
Bellinger
picturing
jersey.
the Saturday Night Live fucking skits when they win the World Series.
Cody Bellinger?
Oh, he's going to be up in there. Fucking
You know it's going
Jock
to be
will
him,
be in there.
Justin Turner.
Turner for sure.
Turner will be in
Hunjin
there.
Ryu Fu.
Oh, I hope they do something good with him.
Dude, that would be great. Or
Yeah,
Kershaw will probably be in there for sure.
We'll see.
Well,
I don't know. He doesn't do much of it. He doesn't talk.
Kershaw's a good man.
He's a good cop.
man. He's a good cop. Well, I mean, Dodgers aren't the only ones looking to make some moves too. Then the Yankees are actually looking to search for pitching depth too, and they are dangerous right now, guys.
And it wouldn't surprise me if either the Nationals or the
Phillies.
Phillies try to pull off a big trade.
Well, right now they don't have them high as far as buyers at the moment. The Nationals are number 11 as far as buyers, and the Phillies are 13. So it doesn't seem like they will be, trying to buy as much. The top teams that are going to look to buy and make a huge run are the Yankees, or Dodgers, Yankees, Astros, because Astros still got to try and get back there. They're going to try and do everything to get back there. And the Twins, surprisingly. The Twins are being forecasted to have 100 wins.
Minnesota, foo.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, I haven't heard the Minnesota Twins be good since Joe Mauer. And that one season when Joe Mauer when he won MVP. And
remember that, foo?
No.
the hair and shoulders commercials with Joe Mauer. Hey, Joe Mauer, how do you keep your dandruff out of your cap? Use Head and Shoulders. The next ones are the Rays and the Braves. So you're going to see it's going to be pretty interesting in the MLB this year, especially in the playoffs.
Go Dodgers.
So one last thing I kind of want to talk about or just say was, did you guys see that no-hitter that the Angels threw out on Friday?
No.
So it was like
because nobody cares.
Oh,
What happened?
ouch. So it was they were pretty much having like a Tyler Skaggs day where everyone wore 45. And
You know who Tyler Skaggs is, foo?
He was the guy that died.
Oh.
The Angels player that died.
Oh!
Yeah. So
I can't think. Something is wrong with me.
sounds about right. They had like a memorial for him kind of day. So every player was wearing a Skaggs jersey. Trout hit a 454-foot home run. They threw a combined no-hitter on that day too, and it was like the day before his birthday or whatever. So it was a nice little heartwarming thing for a lot of MLB fans. I'm only giving dude, I know there's some Angels fans that listen to this. So there, I said something that you guys are interested in. You happy? You happy?
Thanks, Nelson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, but Angels still suck.
Right now they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now they do. And when they start winning more games, then we'll give them more props. But
You know, there's like a 30% chance they could move to Long Beach.
Really?
Yeah.
To Long
the
Beach?
Long Beach Angels, foo.
interesting. The LBC
Are they going to
Angels.
change their colors to like
LBCA, foo.
yellow?
Yellow and blue? Or
Yellow
what
and
is their
blue.
color down there? Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
They all
coming
come out
up.
to a Sublime song or a Snoop Dogg song?
Smoke 2 joints in the morning.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
That would be dope.
Dog Pound,
A
foo.
little gin and juice food.
Dog Pound.
Laid back.
Dog Pound's gonna release an exclusive.
Yeah, dude. Imagine.
Well, guys, I think that's it for us in Foobar Sports. You got anything you want to bring up, Foo?
No, I'm just excited for the Lakers. Lakers looking like studs right now.
One more year of LeBron 23 jerseys. Then I got to buy the 6 and the 23 of the
So
opposite.
you can start saving up now, man.
Yeah, right. Woohoo.
Yep.
Start recycling them cans.
Well, guys, see you next time. Foobity doobity.